Rupadadvandvam Bhakta Vrinda Samanvitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Nityananda Sahoditam Shri Nandanandanam Bande Radhika Charanadayam Gopijana Samayuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripadamaham Bande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Ajanulam Vito Bhujokanakavaratav Sankirtanai Kapitaro Kamalaya Takshau Vishwambaro Dvijabaro Yuga Dharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karuna Avataro Shri Jagannatha Niladri Shiro Mukutaratnahe Daru Brahmam Ganashyama Prasida Purushottama Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shadaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare. So I give my Sashtak Dandat Pranam to the lotus feet of my Gurudev, Nitapavishtam, Shrupada, Stotra, Shatashishima. Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaja, pray for his causeless mercy. I give my Sashtak Dandat Pranam to all Arupano Guru Vargas, I'm praying for the causeless mercy. I give my Sashtak Dandat Pranam to the lotus feet of Shri Bhakti Vichar Vishnu Goswami Maharaj. I'm praying for his causeless mercy, and I give my Sashtak Dandat Pranam to all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavism, praying for the causeless mercy of all. So by good fortune, blessing of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that we can sit together in this Kali Yuga and do Nam Sankirtan. In this Kali Kale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatar. In this Kali Yuga, no Leela Avatar. All Leela Avatars, Nishinga, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nishinga, Ram, Parashuram, Krishna, they are all coming in other yugas, not in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, no Leela Avatar. But Kali Kale Nam Rupa Krishna Avatar. In the form of the name, Krishna is coming in this Kali Yuga. Nama hoite hoya savad jagata nistar. So from this name, the whole universe will become liberated. So that is more auspicious. How many souls Krishna liberated? Very few. Few demons he killed, they got liberation. Very few persons. But how many persons his name is liberating? Unlimited. So it's more fortunate to have the association with Krishna's name. More beneficial. Rupa Goswami said, Vacham Vachakam ityudeti bhavato nama swarupa dvayam. The name has two forms, two swarupas. One is Vacha, one is Vachaka. One is the person who is called, and the one is the name who is calling the person. So Krishna has two forms. As his name, in Sanskrit we say Nama, and the named one is Nami, who is wearing the name. So he has two forms. But there is no difference between Krishna and his name. But one difference is also there. His name is more merciful. How is that? If you do some offense to Krishna, you get some problems. No? You do some aparat to Krishna, you get some reaction. Many offenses are there. Nama aparat is there, this seva aparat, you do something wrong, whatever. You can do so many things, so you get some bad reaction. But, like this is one offense. If you stretch your feet, it's better to sit like this to hide his feet. Or you can hide. No, that is, I saw or you can take one chair. In India, if you sit like this, in some temples, even if you sit just on the steps, not like this, Padmasana, immediately some pujari will come and say, go, go, go. There. So, because that is one feeling, you can also, if you feel to stretch your legs, okay. Yeah, one should not do that, no? Better, if you can sit like this is best. Okay. If you have too much pain, take one chair. Okay. That is the best. No, she was thinking to cover your feet, that you don't. But it's also not good to stretch like that, no? No, one should, that is how to sit, you know. In Bhagavatam, when Shukadev Goswami coming, Parikshit Maharaj, you know all the history of Bhagavatam. Parikshit Maharaj was cursed. You know also Srimad Bhagavatam? You know, my Hindus maybe. You know also, Naren? Srimad Bhagavatam, the story? No, if you don't know, no problem, we explain. But
if somebody has problem,
then sit on the chair. If somebody has problem, Krishna is ocean of mercy. He is no problem for him. But if you can sit like this, sit like this. If somebody cannot do, then what? Krishna is not because you're stretching your feet. This is, in our culture, this is not known. In Indian culture, if you stretch your feet towards the Indian flag, one policeman will beat you. This is there, yes. They will beat, they not say anything, just take stick and beat. This culture, if you stretch your feet towards your parents, towards the Guru Jan, that you cannot do that. Children learning this from beginning. Here what we get teaching, nothing. This culture, respect, disrespect, no? Here is no culture. Yes, we don't feel that, no? Here, because we're not growing up in this culture. But in the temple at least we're following this.
Warum machen die dann bei Yoga Vidya, dass die haben so Statuen aufgestellt und dann machst du...
Yeah, because these are Western, they did not go, they did not take...
eigentlich nicht, darf man eigentlich nicht.
That is the Western system.
This is easy. What you want to do, what you can do, and Krishna is not forbidding this, but if you want to go deep, if you want to realize something, then you have to keep respect.
Also das heißt, die bringen Leuten etwas Falsches bei.
What others doing, what we can do. So many yogas, what they do in yoga, there's laughing yoga, there's this yoga, there's yoga, so many yogas, who knows what they're teaching. And not everybody has to follow Shastra, but if you want to go deep, if you want his bhakti, then follow. It's not everybody has to follow our path, I'm not saying that, but who wants to go deep, who realize himself, realize Supreme Lord, then follow. So this yoga, what is their aim? I don't know. And if they do something wrong, okay. We also don't do everything perfect. No need to. So that is a kind of respect, showing respect. Because that in our society, who gives respect to whom? No one gives to no one actually. Children don't give respect to parents. Children don't give respect to teachers. Nobody gives respect to politicians. Because also these persons are not worthy of getting respect. This is another story. But in India still they give respect to superiors. And they also accept the respect and they can deal with this respect. Here you give somebody respect, he doesn't know what to do, you know. People are not used to that. So that's another culture, but if you want to go, that is necessary also. To realize that. Here see also, no children in Vedic culture, they speak the names of the parents. Here now this is fashion to speak, to address the parents by their name. This is fashion now here, but this is without respect. Because you have so many names all same, but you have only one father, one mother. These are not like, if you give them ordinary name, then what is their speciality? Nobody says the name of his guru. We say Gurudev. And if somebody asking, who is your guru, then we fold our hand and we say Om Vishnupad and say the name of our guru. They say, nowadays speak, oh my guru is this Maharaj, but we don't say like that. This is also special, so we have to learn how to give respect. So in the beginning of the Bhagavatam, when Parikshit Maharaj was cursed to die after 7 days. So then what to do? So then Shukadev Goswami appeared, and Shukadev Goswami is Yoginam Paramam Guru, he is the supreme yogi, supreme guru of all yogis. So Parikshit Maharaj accepted and he offered him one seat. And then when Shukadev Goswami immediately he solved his problem, said that nobody is dying, don't worry. So soul is never dying, Hare Krishna. So he solved this problem, then he started speaking and he started first Jitasana. Conquer your asana, conquer your sitting. Learn how to sit. Jitasana, Jitta Swasa, conquer your this breathing, Hare Krishna. Then Jitendriya, then you can conquer your senses, then you can conquer your mind, Jittamana. So that is, so when Guru Maharaj came to Vienna, when he saw us wild people here is, you don't know how to sit, you don't know how to eat, you don't know anything. So one has to learn this, no? This is spiritual life. Actually, sitting is necessary, no? This is such an important part just of spiritual life. That therefore it's very unpopular. People cannot sit anymore, no? Nowadays, who can sit? And if you sit, you need a telephone, otherwise you cannot sit anymore. You see, in the public transport, nobody can sit without telephone. It's not possible to pass 1 minute anymore with anything new for the mind. So therefore this is important. Therefore this culture has been given. So that is little another topic, but anyhow, these things are important.
Excuse me, sitting on the floor is connected to the earth.
No.
Earth is an
This is the best for yoga.
Yeah.
For yoga it's the best, but if the health is, if somebody is probably old people, then sit as you feel comfortable. That is, of course, it is no, you don't have to torture yourself unnecessarily. Somebody in India, until old age, they're sitting like this because whole life they have no chair, they have no sofa, nothing. Now they have everybody's sofa. If you sit like this, you destroy your whole internal system. No? Because sitting like this, backside, it's not good for the organs inside, not good for the back, not good for the muscles, not good for anything. It's just like become to enjoy this world, no? Even bad for the mind, because that is our modern culture. People, children, they cannot anymore sit like this because they grow up in the sofa, like watching television whole day like this, no? Yes.
It is true.
Yeah, it's true. They cannot sit, and the mind also cannot focus. This is the modern lifestyle. This is what America wants to force for the whole countries. They have to follow them. And who is not following them, they are demons in their eyes. But this is demoniac lifestyle, destroying this culture. Anyhow, this is Krishna's plan. Kali Kali Naam Rupa. Krishna avatar, Nama hoite hai sabasar jagata nistar. But the name is coming in this Kali Yuga. In the beginning of, for 5,000 years ago, before Kali Yuga appeared, Vyasadeva wrote this down. Kalir dosha niderajan, eko yasti mahanguna, kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha parambraja. This Kali Yuga is an ocean of problems. Dosha means faults, problems, give you just suffering, no? Anything, so many bills to pay, so many laws to follow, so many things, so much, they destroy the whole planet, so much pollution, so much thing, everything is problem. Newspaper is only problem, this problem, that problem. So, eko hyasti mahangunaha, but one good quality is there. And just by kirtana deva krishnasya, you chant Krishna's name, mukta sangam paramprajit, you can come out from this material bondage and go to the supreme abode. This is glorious, this Kali Yuga. This is glorious. So therefore, who have knowledge, they want to take birth now. They are eager to take a human body. It's very difficult to get a human body now. Not so easy to get. So therefore, you see, human body, how it comes. We never think. We just think we got this human body. But how we got this, if you think, you change your life. Yes, our scientists, they know only how this body develops in mother's womb. Something they know. They are also speculating too much. Bhagavatam, there is also what is the consciousness of the embryo in the mother's womb, also give information. Shastra, because they cannot interview an embryo. So our scientists, they have no clue, they have no access to this. But Bhagavatam is revealed knowledge. Bhagavan himself speaks. Because he knows what is the prayer of the unborn baby in the mother's womb. Krishna listens. So he is telling to his mother how we pray. Something that scientists know. So that is when 7th month comes, you start praying. Oh, what I have done. I am again in this body. I am in one body because I am soul. How this soul becomes covered by flesh, this is a miracle. And now inside, and then you are in one body and this body is in another body. You realize, oh my God, again. So what I have done, why me? So Krishna gives you realization. Why you? Because he gives you realization of past births, up to 100 births. Then you understand, oh, I have done So this is something scientists also know. But how you come to mother's womb? They don't know. From father you come, but the soul enters into the father's body first. Also when Krishna appears, first he goes in Vasudev's body, from Vasudev's heart of Vasudeva, from Vasudev's heart into Devaki's heart. Then he comes into Devaki's womb. So also we come from father. Actually by the rain you fall down to this earth, from heavenly planets. Come into grains, you come into one grain, and this grain, if you are happy, if you're lucky, fortunate, one human will take this grain. Then you can enter into father's body. By the soul, no? Soul is not destroyed. By grains you come. Take birth as a grain. So not everybody takes birth as a grain, and not everybody is eaten by one father. So very rare, then you come into father's body if you're happy, lucky. And then there, in the semen, it can take place. And then if you have very, very good luck, this is easier to win in lottery than to get this human body. You can come into mother's body, but only one, you see, out of, 10 millions, 40 millions, 50 millions, one get a human body, and we got this body. You just realize what you got. And what we do with this body? Just wasting. No? So therefore people are not aware what they got. Therefore sadhus come to say, hey, come on, you know what you got, what a rare chance you got, and by this body we can come out from this samsara. This is a wonderful gift. So anyhow, I did not want to go to that topic actually, but this is important to realize. What we got, how valuable is this body? This is not at all useless. This is not only Maya. This is yet apya dhruva artadam. This is adhruva. It is uncertain. In any moment it can die. But even being so, we can get some eternal wealth by this. So therefore we should use that. Therefore Prahlada Maharaj told to his classmates when he was 5 years old, he told them, Kau Marat acharet pragyo dharmam bhagavata.dharma. From now on, now Kumara means when you're 5 years old, now we should start with bhagavata.dharma, with bhakti, to worship the Supreme Lord. Because this durlabam manusham janma, this human birth is very rare to get. And it is, you get the human body, but how long you live, who knows? Nobody has guaranteed that tomorrow we will wake up. So, why to wait? For what we want to wait? To start our journey to Krishna. Therefore, Dhruva Maharaj, he told to them, he instructed his class. They asked him also, how? Because Prahlada, he was the great hero. They could not kill him. His father wants to kill him so many times, he could not kill him. His father is the biggest demon, he's just a small boy, they cannot kill him. So, after when his father, he was depressed because he could not kill his father. What to speak of kill? He could not even instill little fear in him. He accepted everything. And he was, the whole universe is afraid of me, but his small son is not even afraid. I cannot kill him, what to do? Then his guru's sons, the teachers of the children, said, just put him back to school anyhow, he's a child. We will change his mind. A child you can easily manipulate. But not Prahlada. He changed all of their minds. Nobody could break his mind. So, but put him back to school. So then Prahlada came back to school. Of course, he was the big hero. No? Everybody knows what happened to Prahlada. All the children, they were asking, oh, how you got this? We have the same teachers. We have no idea what you're speaking of. Because Prahlada, when they asked him what is the best in school, in front of all the demons, he said, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Ajanam Vandanam Dasyam Shakyam Atmani Vedanam. So, best is to hear about Krishna, to speak about Krishna, to worship him, become his friend, to give everything to him like this. He spoke to his father, who is the enemy of Vishnu, of Krishna. So then they ask him, Prahlada, where you have all this knowledge from? We never heard these things, because in their school they only learn politics, material topics, like nowadays. Nobody will teach you who you are. Nobody will teach you who is my origin, who is my creator. Nobody. You go to primary school, go to middle school, college, go to university, make master, make PhD, nobody will tell you who you are. And even you become a professor yourself, you will not tell anyone who he is, because nobody teaching that things. So Prahlada also, he knew that from mother's womb, because Narad instructed his mother and he was listening. And mother's womb is the perfect place for samadhi. This is like a perfect yogi's place. This is like the yogis go in the cave in Himalaya. This is like mother's womb. It's a cave, nothing is there, no sense objects, no disturbance. You get food, you get everything, you don't have to take care for your body, just meditate, just think. So Prahlad, he was just listening what his guru is saying. His mother was also listening but forgetting, because she was thinking when my husband will come home, when he was doing meditation, tapasya. But Prahlad, he was only sitting and listening and realizing. This is also necessary. If you listen something, we have to think also. If we read something or listen something, then we should also think, what is the message? What this will say me? What the Bhagavatam or any scripture want to tell me? Or any guru, any sadhu, if they say something, what is meaning? For me, practically, not just learning by heart something and speak like a parrot. This is not, what is it for me in my life? What? Because Krishna is ocean of mercy. He wants that everybody is happy. He has no other intention. He wants everybody to share his love, to share his happiness with everyone. So he is giving 1,000 ways to do. So many sadhus, so many scriptures, so many things. But we have to take it and also realize that. Accept and think what Krishna wants to say. So Prahlad, then all children came around him in the break, school break. No? Then all Prahlad, how you know this? How you understood this? We don't know, we never heard of this. We are going to the same school. Then Prahlad said, if you have some faith, please listen. And I said, yeah, please tell. Then he narrated his past history, how his father did tapasya, when his father was the greatest demon, Hiranyakashipu. He was such a demon, they all were afraid. He just moved his eyebrows, the demigods ran away. He was controlling himself, the sun, the rain, everything he was controlling. The weather, the seasons, the planets, he was controlling everything. So, and he did tapasya. He went to do some tapasya. Then when he left his home immediately, and his wife was pregnant, Kayadu, Prahlad's mother, she was pregnant, but Prahlad was in the womb. Then immediately the demigods, when he left home, they came and want to kidnap her. And they were thinking, when this child will come out, immediately we will kill it. Because the son of such a demon, what demon he will become. Then Narad came and said, stop, no, this is not a demon. This is a great Mahabhagavata, great devotee inside the womb. I will take her in my custody, I will protect her. So Narad took her. Indra and the demigods, they make parikrama, they circumambulated her and Prahlad and gave pranam and left. And Narad taught her, and she, Kayadu, requested Narad, please, you are a great sadhu, I don't want to give birth to my son until my husband comes back from his tapasya, until his tapasya is successful. So Hiranyakashipu, he was 100 celestial years he was doing tapasya, that is like 12,000 solar years, something like that. Because one day in the celestial planets is like 6 months here, and one night is like 6 months. So 100 years, like 12,000 years, something like that. So for that time, Hiranyakashipu was standing with the hands in the air and was chanting Brahma's mantra and meditating on Lord Brahma. So, and in the meantime, Narad taught all the spiritual science to Kayadu, and Prahlad was listening. So Kayadu was thinking, oh, my husband, when he will come home. Prahlad was thinking nothing, he was just drinking that nectar and keep everything. So when he came out, he kept his consciousness. Inside he was a perfect yogi, when he came out he was also a perfect yogi. And this history he explained to his classmates. And then he said to them, Kaumaradacharya pragyo dharma bhagavata niha durlabha manusham janma tat apyadruvam artadam. This is so rare human birth, now we should start. Don't wait. Don't waste time. Because he explained, we have 100 years, theoretically lifespan. So, theoretical. Kali Yuga, who becomes 100? Very few. 60, 70, 80, something like that. So, in the beginning, first 10 years, we are children. So, what you do as a child, just play something. Then, when you become maybe 15 years, then when you become teenager, just run after the opposite sex. Become crazy for that. Or if you marry, then you start working, then you're fully busy. So, full busy, then you have children, then maybe until 50, then the children are gone. Then you have some time, but then you're already a little tired. So, okay, let's say 50. Then at the end of your life, if you're 100 years, take theoretical lifespan. The last 20 years from 80 to 100, what you can do sadhana. Body will give only pain, only problems. You cannot sit, you cannot concentrate, you cannot read, you cannot do anything. No? So, 30 years are left. From these 30 years, 15 years are night, 15 years are day. So nighttime you sleep or do some. So 15 years are left of 100 years, but we don't never become 100 years. So how much time is there to realize ourselves, to realize God? Nothing is there. So Prahlada, he gave to his children this calculation, to his classmates. Realize how much time you really have. We think we become 80 years old, we have much time. But how much time we have for ourselves, how much time we have for Krishna, for bhajan, for coming out from this samsara. Very few, no? Very few. Therefore he said, tatahi purushasyeha vishnopadopasarpane yad esha sarva bhutanam priya atmeshvara surit. Therefore, this life, go to Krishna. Go to the Supreme Lord. Tatahi purushasyeha, to the Supreme Lord, Vishnu Padopasarpane. We should attain his lotus feet in this lifetime. Why? Why we should go to Krishna? Okay, we are always preaching, give your life to God. No? So what is the reason? Prahlada Maharaj said, Yad Esha Sarva Bhutanam Priya. Because he is the lover of all living entities. He is the origin of all love. He loves everyone. He wants to give his love to everyone. So why we should not go to him? Yadesha Sarva Bhutanam Priya Atmeshvara. He is the master of my Atma. He is I'm coming from him. He's maintaining me. I am part of him. So why we should not go to him? Like he's a big fire, no? And we are some small spark. And that spark of falling on the wet grass, what will happen? Finished. So this is our material life. Our spiritual power is extinguished by these material surroundings. So and spiritual life means Satchidananda. Means full of happiness, full of truth, full of life, no? So that will become extinguished, especially this modern lifestyle now. It is all like wet grass, and all the jiva sparks, they lose their power. Yes. You see how much happiness is there. Go in the metro and look the happiness of the people. Why is it like this? We are Satchidananda. By nature I am full of happiness, but where is the happiness? This is all, they don't have spiritual life. These will all become extinguished by this lifestyle. Therefore Prahlada Maharaj said, now come, let's go. We all go back together to the lotus feet of Vishnu. He told to his demons, they got only materialistic education until now. Atmeshwar, he is a Surit. Surit means, Harit means heart. Su means who is a well-wisher, who is really wants our good, who is sitting in my heart and wants my best. Why we should not realize him? This is the aim of life. Prahlada Maharaj told to them, Sukham indriyakam daitya deha yogena dehinam. Don't run after this happiness of the senses. This only result of this happiness of senses is you get one body after another. This is the result. This Bhaktivinoda Thakur last time, Wednesday, no, we were singing this song. What is the result of this glorious human life? It will become a feast for the dogs, for the jackals, for the worms and for the vultures. This is the result. So they will have Mahotsava. They will be happy. One dead body lies there. But this is the result. If we not take this chance of this human birth. We can get such a glorious result by this human birth. And you see how rare it is. We got this special body, Krishna's topmost creation, Bhagavan's creation, this human body. By this we can realize him, we can realize ourselves, we can come out, become happy forever. Sounds like a fairy tale, no? But this is truth. This is Shastra saying, Veda saying like this. So Prahlada Maharaj said to them, Sukha-mindriyakam daitya deha yogena dehinam. Don't run after this indriya sukha, sensual pleasures. This nothing else exists nowadays. People are crazy only for that. Just to see nice things and to get more likes or whatever. This is their only thing. But what is there? Where is happiness? If you have 1 million likes, how much happiness they give you? Nothing. Mind becomes excited. Oh yes, they like me. This is only that. This is a Maya inside the Maya. This is double Maya. Because this is already Maya without this. Now put more Maya anyhow. They put by Photoshop, make themselves very beautiful. And by all this is so. This is another Maya already. And then they get like, this is also Maya. This is no meaning. But this is life has become like this. Yes. This is young people. They cannot, it's not their fault. They don't design, they did not design this. It's designed by the grown-ups. It's we creating our future, no? We creating our future generations also. So therefore sadhus go, give these teachings. Prabhupada, he stopped sleeping practically to write his books. He was giving up sleep in the night just to translate these books, give this knowledge to the Western world, to the English-speaking world. So, Sukha-mindriyakam daitya deha yogena dehinam. In this, for the souls, they just get one body after another. This is the only thing. Sarvatra labate yadvat dukkam yatha dukkam ayatnataha. I said, don't run after this. Why? Anyhow, this happiness will run after you. Suffering also will run after you. This we realize. Suffering comes without endeavor. Happiness also comes like this. So don't run after this. It will come as it should come. Be peaceful. Save your energy. We can do bhajan for Krishna. That is why to fight against this. Also, these teachings Prahlada Maharaj gave, many teachings more, many teachings. Then he said also, the soul in this world who is putting his senses outwards is like a silkworm, making his own cocoon, spinning his own. We're doing like this karma. This is like this, no? This karma. Tyajeta koshaskrit iheva manam karmani lobhada vitripta manaha. Mind is never satisfied. How many karmas you will do, mind wants more. You do perfect everything, perfect house, perfect family, perfect career, perfect whatever, beauty, everything. Mind is never satisfied. So avitripta is never satisfied. So it's no use to run after that. But those who do like this, they become very proud. This is the problem, no? Karmani lobhada vitripta mana upasta jevam bahumanya mana. They feel themselves like we are better than others. Who have more girlfriends than others, or more boyfriends than others, who have more money than others, who eating better food than others, they think, oh, we are like the topmost. Now they put it on social media and they're showing how in Dubai they have some beautiful girl in a sports car and they think they're better than others, but how they will end? Same feast for the dogs. Yeah. So what is better? And the destination of the soul, better don't change with them. You will go down, go to hell by so many sinful activities. So what is better? But thinking bahumanyamana, thinking we are so better than others. Then they call themselves influencer, influence to others. This is our modern society. Influence others just to degrade. No? Waste is human life. This is unfortunate. So Prahlada Maharaj said, Opastya jaivam, just to enjoy sex life and to eat nice food, you feel yourself better. And then, katam virajeta, duranta moha. How you can leave this? This moha, this illusion is duranta. You cannot say where is the end. It's like a maze, you enter in this, this is no chance to come out from this. So how to come out? Bhagavatam is the only thing. Bhagavatam says, yat anudhyasena yukto karma granta nibandhanam. You take this sword of remembrance of Krishna and cut this knot into pieces. This is the moha is inside the heart. This is a big knot. Many karmas come together, many desires come together, for many lifetimes come together, connected with so many people, so many relationships. This is a big, big knot, and you want to open this, but you create more knots. If you start, we have so many ropes together like this, you cannot open. So take the sword and cut it, finish. Yad anudhyasena yukta karma granti nibandhanam. This karma granti, this knot of karma, otherwise not possible. When, like the story of Alexander the Great, how he became the Great. He and his father, they went in Macedonia, and there was a big knot publicly on the place, and there it was said, who can open this knot, he will become king. It was so, but people tried, it was very strong, cut, like knotted together, not very tight. So then once the small Alexander, he was a boy, with his father went there, and he said, Father, he could not read what this sign is saying. Then the father said, who can open this knot, he will become king. And then he said, Father, can I try? Yes, he was laughing now, he has no strength, this boy, how he can. So he took his father's sword and cut it into pieces, finished. Then people came, this is not fair, this is against the rules, this is not possible, you did not open it. But others came and said, he's fit to become king because he understood how to open it. Actually, that is the only way. In a regular way, you want to come out from karma, you will create more karma. So only radical way, just take the sword, cut it. And what is this sword? Yat anudhyasena. His anudhya means think of Krishna. How to think of Krishna? Listen some Harikatha, take Bhagavatam, meet the sadhus. This sword will cut this karma granti into pieces. And then you're free. We have no idea what is meaning of that. No? We are always under force, always forced to do things, always under control. Especially Kali Yuga, you have to do so many things you don't want to do because it is giving you just suffering. It's inhuman, we can say, lifestyle, but you have to do. So therefore, best is to hear about Krishna. This will cut this into pieces. So Prahlada Maharaj gave them instructions how to practice. Just do like this, do archana, worship the deities, listen about him with faith, with love, chant his name. And finally said, the best what you can do is just worship Govinda with all your love. And when you worship him, you will see him everywhere. Yat sarvatra tadikshanam. Wherever you look, you will see him. And he proved, Prahlad, he saw everywhere. He saw Govinda, Krishna. When his father, after asking, where is your Vishnu? Prahlad said, he is everywhere. He's also in this stone pillar. Yes, father, he's there. Prahlad could see, then he smashed, and then Nrsimhadev appeared. So Prahlad was like this. That is necessary to give to us also these teachings. Nowadays, we need this, because we are same spiritual soul, like in Satya Yuga. Soul is still same. So that is necessary, and to come, to get some power again, to start burning. No? We come from the original fire, from Krishna. So we fell now into this wet environment and we have no strength. So again you come to sadhu sangha, become dry from this material enjoyment. No? This is making us wet and does not let us burn spiritually, does not let us be alive. In sadhu sangha again, naturally it will come. We connect again to that fire and we'll feel being alive. Actually I wanted to speak something completely different, but it came in that direction. It's never to be, one can never control this. This is Krishna's message, but wherever you go to Bhagavatam, it will satisfy the soul. It will satisfy Krishna, satisfy the soul. This sound, this message, that goes directly to the heart. Therefore, Vyasadeva, who wrote all scriptures, all Vedas, so many, there was like 10,000s of Upanishads were available before. Now 108 are left. 108. 10,000s of Upanishads he wrote. 4 Vedas he wrote. Then he wrote Vedanta Sutra, the conclusion of Vedas. Then he wrote 18 Puranas. When you see Garuda Puran, 80,000 verses, Skanda Puran, 80,000 verses, 100,000 of verses he wrote. Then he wrote Mahabharata, 100,000 verses Mahabharata, 700 verses Bhagavad Gita inside. All knowledge he gave, he was not happy. He felt something is lacking, something is missing. Himself he was not happy. Then he was thinking why is it like this? Nobody has done what Vyasadeva has done. He is Krishna's avatar. Krishna's special Shakti to give this knowledge, to write it down. But he was not happy. And he was thinking, maybe I did not write about this bhagavata.dharma. He was thinking, which is very dear to the Bhagavatas, to the devotees, which is very dear to Krishna himself. When he was thinking like this, in that moment his Guru appeared, Narad Muni appeared. Then he saw, oh, Gurudev, you have come. Please come. He honored him. He offered him one seat and said, Gurudev, what is my problem? Please tell me. Because the Guru is in the heart of everyone. He said, you are Bhagavan's devotee, you are everywhere. You are like Paramatma, you are in my heart. Please tell me what is my problem. He asked his Guru. This is how to ask questions to the Guru. He is himself, his avatar, Shaktavesha avatar. Krishna's energy appeared as Vyasadeva. Narad is also Krishna's Shaktavesha avatar. So both came together as Leela. Then he asked what to do. What is wrong? What I have done wrong? Then Narad immediately said, you forgot to speak about Krishna. To establish him as a Swayam Bhagavan. To speak about his Leela. You spoke so much about Dharma, so much about Artha, so much about Kama. Means about Dharma, your duty and religion. So much about how to become rich, Artha. So much how to enjoy the senses in a regulated way, in a pious way. But still, this is material. Little you spoke about moksha. In Mahabharata, topic is explained about moksha. But you never speak about the 5th goal of life. This is prema. Never spoke about Krishna's Leela. Immediately in first verse he said like this, oh, you forgot to speak about how much you wrote about other topics, you didn't write about Krishna. So how you can become happy? So Vyasadeva was not happy. How we will become happy? How is this possible? He said, Chugupsetam dharma krita. What is abominable? You said this is dharma. Because anyway, to enjoy the senses, this is nothing special, but you make a big dharma. So now you have to change this, Vyasadeva. So then Vyasadeva, he wrote this Bhagavatam, and he wrote Krishna's Leela, and he gave this. And who listened that? Krishna's Leela, Tasya Sharadatam Asusyan Mukunda Mati Sati. His mind will go to Krishna. If you listen, if you have faith in Bhagavatam, and you listen that, very quickly your mind will go to Krishna. And when mind will go to Krishna, you will feel happy. Like no other, nothing can give you same happiness like that. Nothing. Nothing from this world can make you happy like Krishna. Like even his name makes someone happy, his kata, his devotees, his dham, everything. Nothing can make you happy like this. And this is what everybody wants. And Krishna himself, he said in the Gita, Matchitta matgata prana bodhayanta parasparam katayantas chamam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They are enjoying. Who gave their life? Matchitta matgata prana. Who gave their heart to me? Means devotees who make this woe. Okay, this life is for you, my dear Lord. Anyhow, he gave us this life, so we give it to him back. Matchitta matgata prana, whose life they have given to me. Bodhayanta parasparam, each other they. Bodhayanta means enlighten, wake up. No? We are all sleeping in this world. Therefore Mahaprabhu came shouting, Jeev Jago, hey Jiva, Jago, wake up Jiva. You are sleeping in the lap of this illusion, the witch called Maya. thinking this is a bed of roses, but it's a bed of thorns. We think this is nice to be in this material world, no? In the Puranas, nice stories there. One king, he invited in his kingdom everyone. He said, everybody can live in my palace free, can enjoy palatial luxury, can eat same like I eat, you can sleep, you can do whatever, you live happily. Only one condition, if I want to kill someone, I will kill him. Small condition. Otherwise you can enjoy all the luxury there. So then who came? Nobody came. If somebody will invite you, can live with some rich man, he has a big nice, you can live in my house very nice, but if I want to kill you, I will kill you. Will you go there? And if somebody is so crazy, let me see how you feel, how can you enjoy the nice food? You're always thinking, oh, when he will kill me, no? Nighttime, daytime, can you sleep? Also nighttime, you not sleep because death may come in the night. So this is our condition here. That now when we listen to this story, we will not go to this. But we went already and we stay also here. This is the same, this Krishna's creation, Krishna's palace, this world. Everything is there. He giving sunlight, He giving air, He giving water, He gives food, He gives everything. But death is also here. Anytime He can come, nighttime, daytime, without ringing, without warning. He comes. Children are dying, old men are dying, these are dying, rich are dying, healthy are dying, everybody is dying. And we have no idea when, so how much we can enjoy? Actually nothing, but we have to intoxicate ourselves, no? With some extra mile. Therefore people do so many things to forget just this one fact, one day is the last, no? Therefore when Parikshit Maharaj listened, oh, he is cursed to die in 7 days, he was happy. Oh, I'm the only one who knows when he will die. So what to do? He came to the point what to do now. And that is same. So Vyasadeva, he gave this knowledge after Narada enlightened him. And devotees, they get full happiness from that. Just speaking about Krishna, hearing about him. Each other, if you hear about Krishna, you chant his name, life changes radically, completely. Just a name, you let him inside your heart. You don't know what is meaning. In the beginning we have no idea, but just repeat this name. You will see how life is changing so nicely. Everything will become peaceful, harmonious. Some problems will come, maybe huge mountains of problems will come. And if you have faith in Krishna, these mountains will become smaller, smaller. When they reach to you, it's one pebble. But coming like a big mountain range, you know. But if you surrender to Krishna, everything will. One can step over it easily. So bodhayanta parascharam kathayantascha mam nityam, devotees always speak about me. And what they get? Tushyanti, satisfaction. And ramanti, pleasure also. Ramanti means like same pleasure like men and women. This is the greatest pleasure in this world, but devotees have the same, but no bad reactions, no side effects. So therefore, this is the best medicine. I wanted to speak actually about the Jagannath Ratha Yatra because now I saw the whole world they are doing, but the topic did not come. And it's also a very sweet topic. This is what something, when you listen, it takes you, it swallows you. And that should be like that also. Next time maybe. Kata means Bhagavan. No? This is Vishaya Tattva. This is our object of adoration. So that Kata is actually supremely independent. We think I will speak, but actually how he speaks we never know. No? So better to let it flow. Let it flow. Otherwise, sometimes I'm preparing something to speak, but then even when I speak this, I don't like it. Then it's some mechanical thing. No? So better let it come. What Krishna wants to speak. Anyhow, any topic you relate to Krishna, it will become tasty. It will become nice, and it pleases the heart. Nibrittata shair upagiyamanat bhavaushadhat shrotam mano abhiramat ka uttama shloka gunanuvadat puman virajeta vina pashugnat. Parikshit Maharaj, when he listened many days this Katha of Shukadev Goswami, he said this. This is so nice. Nivrittata shairupagiyamana. Those who have no interest anymore in this material enjoyment, they always speak this. For them, they sing about him. Upagiyamanat bhava aushadat shrotam mano. This is bhava aushada. Means this bhava means this materialism we have, but this is aushadi, this is medicine. To destroy these materialistic conceptions. Bhava aushadat shrotam mano abhirama. This is for shrota and mana, for the ears and for the heart, by full happiness. Sweet medicine. This is not bitter medicine. Otherwise, everything what is healthy, this is bitter. No? But this medicine is very healthy, very sweet. Bhava aushadat mano abhirama. It pleasing the ears, it pleasing the heart. And what is the medicine? Ka uttama shloka guna anuvadat. Just speak about uttama shloka, Supreme Lord. His qualities, His glories. If you just listen, Krishna is God, you feel happy. If you're not a demon, demons hate Him. But otherwise, people who are little human, they will be happy to listen about God. Bhava aushadat shrotam. Ka uttama shloka guna anuvadat puman virajeta vina pashugnat. Only who is a killer of his own self, he will keep this away from him. If you love yourself, if you're an egoist, then listen about Krishna. That will give you, that is the best egotism, best one. You come to your real self, you will become really happy also. Not my words, Brahma said this. Who is an egoist, he should become Krishna's devotee. That is, then you are really thinking of yourself. Guru Maharaj also said, we are fully egoists. I am a real egoist because I am Krishna's bhakta. I am thinking of my real self. That we should be. Then we will be happy. Even in these crazy times of Kali Yuga, we will be very happy. Very happy. You go because Krishna with us. Otherwise, these waves of this ocean of problems will take us away. No? The Kala Dosha Nidhi, ocean of problems. One wave after another will give you problems. People suffer so much. But you take Krishna, His boat of kata, you cross this ocean easily with pleasure. So thank you very much. Sorry I speak so much. Srila Gurudeva ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Sri Jagannath Ratha Yatra ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Gourpremanande. This is